time, old furniture wears away and starts to lose its life. Let's take chairs as an example. After being sat on for years, they start to look a bit rough around the edges, a bit flat and a bit lifeless. But that doesn't mean you have to throw them away. You can pump life back into old furniture, and doing it to pieces like this is called upholstering. Upholstery is the work of providing furniture, especially seats, with padding, springs, webbing and fabric or leather covers. Traditional upholstery uses material like animal hair and is done by hand. Apparently it's comfier to sit on than modern day materials, but as they say, it's best doing it the good old-fashioned way.
So this is Bristol Upholstery Collective. It's a collective space, a shared resource for upholsterers that are self-employed. They're either having a go at their skills. It takes time to practice, and you need a lot of space. So we have machines and cutting tables and tools and materials. We share knowledge, and people come and go as they please and as suits. So yeah, it's a great space. It's very creative. Lots of different projects come through the door, and we work together collectively as individuals and together on projects, on the larger projects. It's such a great process it's almost therapeutic in the sort of layering stages that it has, the use of tools and the materials. It's very hands-on. And there's room for creative expression there, so it's really a great hobby and a great thing to have a go at, and a great livelihood to also pursue too.
Leanne runs the Bristol Upholstery Collective in Old Market, where a team of upholsterers are based here, and they believe furniture should thrive and not just survive. Everyone who upholsters here is highly qualified and experienced, and they share a passion for creative upholstery. Take a look at these.
At the moment there's been a huge increase in demand for people learning to do these skills themselves, not just upholstery but all kind of skills that help you out in your home, save a bit of money and have a bit of creative freedom. So yeah, upholstery has become really popular. Even just, in a shared space here, there's 6 of us here, and there's always a waiting list for people to come in and have a go. We have upholstery club as well, so that it's for people that know what they're doing. They've done a couple of courses maybe, or they just fancy having a go, and they haven't got the space at home to do it, which actually quite often you do require a workshop. So they come in and use this workshop on a Monday night for a monthly fee, and they gain access to the machines and some knowledge as well and support. And again, it just adds more to the space. More people come along. It's great. It's really lovely.
Well, make sure you stay put, as we'll be showing you how to upholster this old chair using traditional upholstery methods, including animal hair. So don't go anywhere. We're upholstering on this week's Thursday Thrift with the help from the Bristol Upholstery Collective on Old Market. One thing we're looking at is pumping life into this old chair. Over the years, chairs start to look a bit flat, but that doesn't mean you have to chuck them out. Using traditional upholstery methods, including webbing, nailing and padding, we're going to be showing you how to rework this old chair using some simple steps. We've got all of our bits and bobs here ready to upholster this chair. What is it that we're going to do first then?
So this is a basic drop-in seat, which is a really good beginner project to start with. First of all, we've popped out the seat from the chair. Let's flip it over, and you can see underneath it's got all these tacks that are a bit rusty. They've been in there for a while, and we're going to remove them. So once we've cleared the top fabric off, you can see all the tack holes are still there. You flip it over and you're going to start rebuilding the webbing, and that is where people essentially sit. So this is the webbing that we're going to be using. It's a black and white standard webbing. And we're going to put 3 strands across this way and then 3 the other way, and they're going to be woven. So you put the tack ready on the end of the magnetic hammer, and you just pop that inside there. So you'll be quite assertive. And we're going to introduce this tool, which is a peg and slot webbing stretcher. And you use it by standing it up on the frame. You post a fold through the back, and then the peg goes through the loop. And you bring the excess webbing up and over the end. Could you do me a favour, please, Rachel, and just put your hand there and hold it down? Thanks. And so then you can stretch using the webbing stretcher so it's nice and smooth. And then whilst holding that pressure, we're going to put another 3 tacks in a row.
Webbed is the right word, isn't it?
We've done the webbing.
We've done the webbing.
It. We've stretched it using the webbing stretcher. We've woven so that the weight distribution, it all helps and does the structure, helping people stay off the ground. And then the next layer is the Hessian layer. We're going to fold over the Hessian flush with the edge. So any area of an upholstered chair that you want to be soft and squidgy with upholstery, you start with your Hessian layer. Then this stitch that we're going to do holds in your stuffing. So you stuff with your hand, so we're going to do a stitch a hand's width, and the needle points back towards where you've just come from, so that you go over and get another hand stitch. And it's a continuous loop rather than a knot.
Okay, so what's this that we've got here then?
So
now?
This is a horsehair mix, and we're going to use it to stuff our stitches that we just did, our bridle stitches. And you want to make sure that the horsehair is gotten nicely sort of fluffy. That's going to sit on top of there, and we're going to get our calico. We flip that over. We want to make sure that all your horsehair is out of the way and this wadding comes over the top of it.
It's exciting, isn't it, doing this?
We kept this side quite clear. Yes, it's in.
Amazing. Well, there you go. This chair could have been thrown away, but using traditional and more reliable methods, we've managed to save it. If you have a chair that you want to upcycle, then you can do it here at the Bristol Upholstery Collective and take part in their workshops and courses. I'll see you next time.